a blue dog. He wants a picture of you. He wants a picture of you. I felt like a victim, and I've heard horror stories of fathers, good fathers in the court system not getting their day in court. So with my case, and I don't want to go into too many specifics, when everything was, in my favor, and a decision maker within that, within the system didn't, look at the facts and listen to the data and listen to, those stakeholders that, were in place to help provide that data, and then just completely make stuff up and completely go against everything that, was right. I felt like a victim. I didn't know what to do. I felt like, here it is that I've followed the rules. I've done everything right. I've gotten everything that, that should be, enough to make the system agree with not just myself, but what was in the best interest of the children. And to have somebody who had all of that and still didn't do the right thing, I felt like, again, I felt like a victim. When you ask me, you can be like, so how do you know Judge Rita? And I was like, well, I knew Judge Rita before she was a judge, when she was guardian ad litem on a case that I was involved with. Okay, and why do you feel like she's not? Why would you support, Shermela over Judge Rita for the position of, judge? Well, I would, based on the characters that I know at play, that I feel that, Rebecca does not have what I would consider, or I feel strong to put on a bench to affect the lives of others as it could, because she's not one, based on my experience, to listen to the facts, listen to, take the data that's presented and make a, a sound choice. What are my motives? Does she still play a role in my life? No. But did I get affected by her? Did I lose, my kids or anything? No, I didn't. I got them. But I saw her not do her job, right? And not, listen to the facts and look at the data, right? None of what she said or none of her recommendations made any sense. And when I learned a little bit more about Shermela's character, and I understood, where she's come from, where her thoughts are, and I felt, listen, based on the characters that I know that are in the race, I will put my efforts behind somebody that I believe in. And I've got enough experience with Rebecca that that's not somebody that I would feel comfortable seeing on the bench for Fulton County. It breaks down what the court system, in my opinion, is there to do, right? The judge or the court is only as good as, the supporting infrastructure, right? So if you have, experts in their fields who have, provided data, you still need a human, right, on that bench who can analyze, all of the data that comes in. And you need that human who can understand the long-term, effects of the decision made, because ultimately it's that judge who makes the decision based on the data that's going to affect the lives of everyone involved. So not using that data appropriately and not using, the support infrastructure that's there for the court system is just, again, it degrades what the justice system is there for, right? And it's not what we as taxpayers do as Americans. We have a great liberty here in the US compared to a lot of other countries. And when that infrastructure fails, it fails everything that we as Americans stand for.
Join me on June 9th, 2020, and let's put my experience to work for our community. Early voting begins May 18th, 2020. Don't forget that you may vote by mail by requesting an absentee ballot. Fulton County, let's put balance on the bench and make a difference. Whether in person or by mail, vote Shermela Williams for Fulton County Superior Court Judge.